As a trans person themselves, specifically non-binary, Mildsauce Journalist Jai noticed a lack of solidarity in the LGBTQ+ community regarding trans people, despite the community reaching towards the same goal of acceptance. Was this only within a smaller subset of their experience, or was this a more broad reality within the community as a whole concerning trans people? If so, how exactly can this problem be fixed, and why does it exist in the first place? The Kenosha Pride 2024 celebration takes place Saturday, July 6 in Celebration Place on the east end of Harbor Park, overlooking Lake Michigan and the Kenosha Harbor. The 12th annual LGBTQ+ Pride event in Kenosha is free and open to all ages. The festival features live entertainment, food, drinks, and vendors selling merchandise, including pet products. Mildsauce Journalist Jai decided to attend the festival this year, seeking conversations with trans members of the LGBTQ+ community to ask if there is solidarity and acceptance of trans people in the community. At the event, Jai met with Ray, a songwriter, singer, and producer, and asked if they felt acceptance and solidarity for trans people within the community.
My age... okay, I'm 32. Non-binary. My mom is queer, my uncle. I have a lot of family members that are queer, a lot of friends. So I've grew up pretty much around nothing but, people like us. And it's truly changed my life. It's guided me to stay safe. It's educated me to be a better human being, just in general. And so I'm very grateful for my upbringing. I'm a songwriter, singer, producer. I make music for TV and film. I write jingles for TVs and movies. I perform all around Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm starting to break out into different cities and states. I have a crew that I work with called the Vaudeville Vixens, and we're a very inclusive group. And so what we do is we put everybody that is fearful to be on stage, to let their fears go, stand up for themselves, and realize that just them being up there, there's somebody that was too scared to get up there, and that representation alone is very powerful. And so in my career, it always feels good to always have the opportunity to give others the opportunity to be on stage and show who they are, and that right there alone is a movement on its own. Don't close your mind to who people are, because all non-binary people are so very different in every single way. And so it's best that we always educate ourselves on who we can be and who we are. So then there's just not one person that's just the scope. There's many beautiful people that are similar, and there are some that are very, very different. And that's totally okay. I believe that the more that people educate themselves, the more accepting things will be. But until then, we may not move too much, but I'm always pushing for people to educate themselves on who we are as people. So then there's an understanding. So then they'll understand how much we're actually not that different. And we just want to live our lives as authentically as possible and love who we want to love and just have peace. As far as just lifting our voices, lifting my voice to be as loud and proud and being open and proud to be who I am. Because moving authentically in yourself can inspire others and inspire greatness in others. So my message to everybody is just be authentic as you possibly can. Be authentically you, love on you. And remember to just love the world. In order for you to love the world, you must educate yourself on yourself, so that you know how to better love the world.
After hearing insight from Ray, Jai got the opportunity to speak with another member of the trans community, Mickey, an artist, to ask for their thoughts on trans acceptance within the community.
My pronouns are he, they, and I am a demisexual pan. One day, it kind of hit me one day. I was a sophomore in high school, having been a quote-unquote tomboy for quite a long while of my life, and one day I just realized it didn't feel right. I went through a couple different pronouns, a couple different identities, if you would, throughout. But eventually I wound up here. I have shown up to a couple protests. I do try to be as active as I can. I feel very supported. I have plenty of friends, plenty of allies in my family, so I do feel supported in real life. Online, not so much, but I'm a little worried sometimes, but actually it usually plays out really well, at least in the places that I'm in. Granted, I come out at work a few times, and everyone's been very supportive, very understanding. I've always had kind of, I want to say an inclination to, you know, draw more like gay couples and draw more like women together, stuff like that. I also am really into certain artists, especially ones out right now. Miss Chapel Roan, I believe her name, how you pronounce her name? Yeah. I think queer artists in general are amazing. I've helped a few people realize who they are themselves, and that's always like a heartwarming experience to me. I love helping people, or at least like showing that they have options, and it's okay to go against the grain.
Mickey brought a refreshing perspective regarding the topic of solidarity for trans people in the LGBTQ plus community. So after hearing from them, Jai went to see what allies of the community had to say about the topic.
My name is Jennifer Meyer. I am a representative of St. Matthew's Episcopal Church here in Kenosha. I am a 100% ally, and my pronouns are she, her, and her.
Hi, my name is Libby Dykesel, and I am 38 years old, and I am not a part of the LGBTQ community, but I have a son that is gender fluid, and we love to show the support for our community. So
I have several queer and trans friends in the community. I went to a small liberal arts school in Iowa, so I have a lot in the community that I still keep in touch with.
my father is gay, and I do what I can to help. He struggles a little bit with being social and meeting other people, so trying to find different things that we can go to together where he can kind of meet different people in the town that he lives.
I speak up when I hear something that is not appropriate or derogatory. I don't let people be mean. I mean, that's just awful. So that's how I support my friends.
I do, again, it's kind of more within the way that we vote and the way that we talk to people in conversation.
So like I said, we're St. Matthew's Episcopal Church. We're right off of Library Square with the big red doors, and everyone is welcome at our table. It doesn't matter who you are. You are welcome to come to church. We have 2 services. We have a more traditional service with no music at 7:30, and then at 10:30 we have, it's not contemporary, but it has the organ. We have a choir. We love to sing, and so it's wonderful. We have 2 different kinds of services to meet other people's needs.
I like to dabble in crafting. I like to craft a lot, but my big thing is my daughters, they started sharing sunflowers, and so we ran out today, but we make these little felt sunflowers and we share them. So we shared them last year here at Pride Fest, and we shared them again this year. And we've shared over 6,000 sunflowers. And it's all to spread a little sunshine. And my daughter, she started when she was 3. It's so that people can be happy, healthy, and strong. So it's been kind of our thing, and that's been I've made all of them. So it's our way to kind of spread love and spread positivity and a little joy. So
they always say Jesus loved everyone, and I follow that wholeheartedly. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your color, your creed, who you love, who you don't love. As long as you're a good person, then we're good to go.
Many young people now, especially of color, identify with the queer community, so it is a very recent topic. However, gay people have always existed, and it also includes older voices who couldn't speak when they were younger. When looking at older gay rights movements, most of them were just for gay men and lesbian women, and not many of them covered trans people, or rather, they were outwardly against trans people as a whole. When looking at modern day, they include trans people more often, but is it ever covered enough? What are your thoughts? Please share them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching our video. For more great stories like this, please check us out at mildsauce.com. Peace.